Alright folks, this is Carl with Carl B. Gideon, Gabito Diaz Lawn Care Service. We are going to do a review on my standard 32-inch Wright. It is a nice machine to have. Someone wanted me to do a review on it, so here you go. Like I said, it is a 32-inch Wright standard. It is a fixed deck. That's the only bad thing I don't like about it. Sorry, I was trying to zoom in automatically. But anyway, we're trying to do a little review here. It has a Kawasaki engine on it. There it is, 15.50 horsepower. It is a 32-inch Wright standard. Love this machine. I do have the cover off of it so you can see the belts. The bad thing about it, the only negative thing I have to say about this is it's a fixed deck. And to change the blades, you can either A, take these off right here, these coasters right here, those spacers out on both sides, and lower it, or, and then that's the front, then you have to let the air out of the back tires. Or there's a way to adjust it back there with the bracket. I don't know if you can see that bracket back there. I don't mess with that. What I do is, like I said, I take the cover off. There's the cover sitting there against the wall. What I do is, I take the cover off. I jack it up with the jack. And the spindles right here, I put a 15/16 socket here and a 15/16 wrench underneath. I loosen these up. The blade drops down, and I got these spacers on here like this. They're a 1/4 inch each, one on both sides, because it's a 32-inch. And what I do is I adjust my blades that way. Right now, when I got the machine, the deck was at 275. The way they had it set up, he told me, of course, the blades are a 1/4 inch up in, so that was 3 inches. So what I do is I cut everything about 3 1/4 inch. So I take adjust the blades on it. I put the spacer up there. Normally on top there's a, get down here to show you real quick. Sorry about the finger. There's 2 spacers underneath that nut there. Normally there's 1, but cutting at 3 1/4. So what I do, if I get a yard and I need to use this one, I can go up to 4 inches. I just jack it up, loosen those, drop the blade. I put the 3 spacers that's underneath it up on top. That gives me 4 inches. The deck is always set at 275. Besides that, it's a great machine. I love it. Like I said, I was using this quite a bit until someone said, hey, you might want to use your Ferris as much as often, because if your right breaks down, there's the Ferris sitting behind it. I just got done servicing them. There's the jack and everything. Washed them off. If your right breaks down, how are you going to get in the backyard with that 44-inch? Good point. So I use the Ferris as much as possible on the front yards. If I can get in the backyard, I do that. Wright is in the 2nd season. I believe it has, let's see here, I don't know if you can see that, 211 hours on it. So the Wright has 211 hours on it. You can tell I use it quite more often. I believe my Ferris had 141 hours, 142 hours on it. So it's a good machine. It is hydraulic. There's a gas tank. Yes, that's a big gas tank. Don't ask me how big it is, but it does have a gas gauge on it, right there. You know, it's hand control, basically just like my Ferris, but the hand control is right there in front of you and not pulling the things over. Good machine. I like it. I wish Wright made a 32-inch with an adjustable deck. I know they make 36-inch with adjustable decks. You want to know why I don't have an adjustable deck? I'll tell you why I don't have an adjustable deck or a 36-inch. Because I got 3 houses. I can barely get through the gate. 2 of them with that. The standard gates. My other one is a standard gate, but there's an air conditioning unit along the side of the house going along the fence. So thank God I got a 32-inch. You know, I looked at the 36 inches. You know, they got one with a fixed deck. I can't remember the price on it, and I think the adjustable deck is like $500 or $600 more. I would definitely pay $500 or $600 more for adjustable deck for the 32-inch. So, but Wright doesn't make a 32-inch adjustable deck standard. They make it only a fixed deck. Besides that, good machine, very little problems out of it. Again, this is just like the Ferris. As you get close to needing an oil change, it starts to burn the oil. I mean, I changed oil in this last week, or 2 weeks ago. We didn't cut last week. We cut it this week, and I put no oil in it. So I cut a week, checked it. Of course, I check it every morning. It did great. Probably cut next week. Just had about 25 hours on it. It starts to want some oil. But besides that, doing great. So it is Saturday, November 7th. It is hot here in Florida. Go back to my mowers there. So that is the Wright standard that someone asked me to do a review on. So I love it. Like I said, it whips around quickly. Actually, I just rotated the tires around. I don't know if you can see that tire has a good tread on it. This tire was on this side, on the right side. This one was on the other side. I don't know if you can get a good view of that, but the tread's kind of worn. That's from spinning on the concrete, I think. So I just rotated them around. Hopefully I get a good 6-8 months out of this tire on this side. Then I'll probably buy some new tires. Again, not much maintenance on them. Like I said, same with my Wright that I do with my Ferris. I change the oil on them when it tells me, or when I know it needs to be changed. I grease both lawnmowers. This has a grease fitting right here on the spindle on both sides, and then the tires have them. These are, you cannot put air in these two tires here. But I just greased everything. I do it in the summertime. I do it every first Friday of each month. At the end of the week, I just did it now, first Friday of November. So I probably won't do it to the first Friday of December because we're only cutting, or excuse me, January, because we're only cutting one more week this month and then 2 weeks in December. So I'll make sure I get some cuts out of it. This one has the grease fittings on the Ferris, around the tires, and then underneath the seat. Pain in the butt. But great machines. I don't have any complaints about either one of them. Like I said, the 32-inch is a fixed deck. So if you're looking for something that's adjustable to the deck, either you're going to unhook that there on both sides and drop down the front end, let the air out of the tires. I'd rather take my jack right there, throw it underneath the front, jack it up, undo each blade, drop them, and move the spacers. Alright folks, I am going to put the cover back on this one, load both these back up on the trailer, upload this video, and I'm going to call it today. It's been a long week. I'll make a video and tell you about that here shortly. Thanks for watching folks. This is Carl with Carl B. Gideon and Gabino Diaz Lawn Care Service.